Nightwing issue 81. This was a really fun issue that had some very interesting revelations that I'm kind of curious to get into, and we'll explore it. There's a few things I'm like, I don't know, but we'll see. This is a good series so far. I'm really enjoying this Nightwing run. It's just taking him back to what we wanted for Dick Grayson, just the fun, loving character that we all missed when he was Rick. He's back. And they even play with Rick a little bit in here, so let's get into this book. We open it up, we see Melinda Zuko is kind of like swearing in to become the new mayor, and I was instantly like, oh, this is a lot like Zdarsky and Wilson Fisk. I don't know why, I just got vibes like we're seeing the seedy underbelly in the politics side of things, because as soon as Melinda's sworn in, she goes to have a meeting with some of the criminals and the organizations in the underworld of Bloodhaven, and instantly it's just like, hey, guys, we're going to do this the legal way. They're kind of still shady and shit, but we're going to do it the right way, so don't worry. We're still going to be criminals. Everything is going to work just fine. So then we cut back to where we ended things last issue. It's Heartless. He's standing by the fire. Dick's about to fight him, and he's trying to save these kids, but we see Heartless just puts out the fire around them, tells the kids to get out of here. He's like, I'm not here for these kids, dude. I just wanted to see them run. When they're scared of me, things are better. I'm here for you. So he tries to attack Dick, and we get some great looking fight sequences. Bruno's artwork just continues to impress me. Again, every DC book recently is using purple, orange, and pink in some capacity. I guess it balances really great with Nightwing because the black and blue just looks so good on those vibrant colors. But the fight scene's very interesting. You see Dick kind of talking to Babs about everything. Like, yeah, this guy's a pretty good fighter, but he's untrained and he's very, like, arrogant about it. So it's kind of easy just to, like, get through all of his super villainy moves and everything. Kind of takes him down a bit. But the guy's like, all right, I'm not actually, like, here to see what you're going to do. So whatever, I'm just going to walk away from this now. You're not worth the fighting at the moment. So we see that he's got an evil plan in place, this Heartless guy. And he launches this big explosion through everything. And it breaks the pier that everybody is trapped on. And this is such a good scene. This is why Dick Grayson is the nicest guy in the Robin costume. I don't care what anybody says. This is it. So all of these homeless kids are trapped on the pier with Tim. They don't know how to get anybody off. Everyone's trying to like get through like dispatch and like the police to help them get through all this stuff. But Tim's like, no, I got an idea. I think I know what to do. So he like gets through like the maritime distress channel. And he calls to everyone. He's like, hey, can you guys like... There's kids trapped on a boat here, like Mayday. We need actual help to get these people out of here, to get these kids out of here. Can you help me? Tim and Babs are both like, Dick, you're not going to get any help from strangers to save a bunch of kids they don't know. But instantly, this is the Devon. I'm like, awesome. This is the Sealy. You're like, this is the Leonardi. This is the Jurgens. You know, like this is the Fernandez. All of these ships start coming in to help them get these kids off the pier. And the name of each ship... Name of a Nightwing writer. I'm like, that's brilliant, man. That's such a fun little callback. I enjoyed that immensely. It's so cool. Great writers, too. All these people are just so interesting to see their works. I love it. So these ships come to save the kids, but Dick has a head injury and he kind of passes out in the smoke, but he wakes up back in the apartment, and basically Babs is like, dude, you're still recovering from being shot in the head, and somebody just punched you in the head really hard. So yeah, you're going to have a few moments where you're going to pass out. And this is where we get the reveal of the name of the dog, because Tim calls it Bitewing, which is such a fun name, but we still see, like, Dick's going to call her Haley. It's really fun. It's cute stuff. And I like that they're like, yeah, he's still recovering from being Rick. He's going to have a concussion and lose himself some more. I really like that. So everyone's still kind of, like, freaking out. We're like, who was responsible for this? And we realize it connects back to Mayor Zuko, because she just took power. And Tim's like, oh, great, I should go talk to her now. And everyone's like, dude, you literally just had a head injury. You probably shouldn't go talk to her right now. Like, you just woke up. You are not in any condition to go be the superhero right now. Take a moment to relax, take your breather, and then maybe you can see her in the morning. But, of course, Dick isn't going to do that. He's too restless. He's got to get up and go find her. Which I like. I mean, Dick's just a great guy. I just love seeing him like this, just restless, ready to go do the right thing. And Babs is like, yeah, pretty much a stupid decision you're making here, Dick, but I know you're going to do it anyway. I love this scene where we get a couple panels of like showing Dick like actually opening up the window so he can get inside. It's like got the arrows pointing to how he does it. Like, I guess the Eskrima sticks got like, what, a laser on them? I didn't know that. I'm like, that's very handy, but makes absolutely no sense as to why he'd need a laser for it. And I say I don't know why he'd need a laser for it. We just realized why, because he can break into the window now, and it works pretty cool. Instantly, he's attacked by this lady with a sword, and like as compared to Heartless, this woman's actually trained, so it's a little bit more of a struggle. But he manages to evade most of the fight, and he does okay. But he gets hit in the head yet again, gets tied up, and we see who has him is Zuko, and she's like, "Oh my goodness, Dick Grayson." He's like, "Yeah, okay, what do you want from me? I know who you are. You're the daughter of the monster that killed my parents. I know everything about you." And it's like, "Oh, no, Dick, that's not me, man. I'm not his daughter. My real father was named John Grayson. I'm your sister." Dun, dun, dun. And it's a reveal. You're like, whoa, did we see this coming? Did they say this before? It's such a... it's such a cliche trope to do like the sibling reveal, but I guess it could be interesting. I don't know. I mean, do we need another member of the Bat family? I don't know. Like, do we? Is this going to be interesting? Is this worth the hype, dude? I don't know. So, is Melinda Zuko actually going to be John Grayson's daughter? And is he actually going to be related to Dick? It's like, I don't know. It's an interesting choice. It's not one I would have particularly went for, but it could be an interesting thing to play with for a bit. Get a new Grayson in here. I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see. It's kind of fun. I'm curious to see if she's still bad, or if we're gonna like do the reveal where she's like using, you know, the corruption from the inside to take it out, that kind of stuff. I don't know. But it could be fun. It's an interesting reveal, and it gets me hyped for the next issue just to see how they're going to pull this off. So that's kind of exciting to see, I guess. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, everyone's got somebody, don't they? I think the power of Dick Grayson was he was a lot like Bruce Wayne, and then that being how you can like see the light of Bruce emulating inside of Dick. But now adding a sibling, I'm like, I don't know if that's going to really add to that kind of the story, making him like the better version of Bruce. Whatever. It works. I mean, the artwork is great. The writing is solid. It's a great interpretation of Babs, of Tim, of Dick. All these characters are just perfectly written and cast. Everything works so well in this book, and it's such a fun read. It just looks beautiful, too. Everything about this just works so well, so I can't complain that a Nightwing book is taking an interesting curve. He needed it, and it could be enough to get people interested in reading this again. If not for Tom Taylor just being like, yeah, all the writers are ships now, boys, that's pretty sick. I really enjoy that. So, good book, actually. I'm really enjoying what this has to say, and I'm curious to see how they're going to handle this big reveal. So, Nightwing, issue 81, I am going to give an 8 out of 10. Now, thank you guys for watching this review. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. As always, you can check me out on Instagram, Patreon, Twitter, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you in the next one. Have fun, stay safe, good luck.